Good evening, guys. How's everybody doing today on this Monday? Hopefully, everybody's doing great and had a great day. Most importantly, a safe day. This is your boy, Jaime G, and you guys should already know what time it is, baby. Your boy's about to drop it like it's hot and break you off with some Doge and overall crypto market news. Now, if you're new to my channel, maybe you guys can help your boy out by hitting the likes, the dislikes, maybe hit that notification bell, turn it on to all so you can be notified when I come through with developing and breaking news. None of this is ever financial advice, just me sharing my thoughts and opinions, nothing more, nothing less. Now that we got all that out of the way, are you guys ready to dive into the markets and see what's going on in the Wild Wild West of crypto land? Well, let's get it, baby, without further ado. All right, Bitcoin sitting at 50,534. It is up 4.3% for the day, guys. Things are looking really good in the markets, right? Things look like they're coming back, right? We had obviously major dip the other day. Everybody was panicking and panic selling and blah, blah, blah. The bear market's here, so on and so forth, as usual, right? All these people that don't know how to hodl and stomach the dips, the roller coaster rides in crypto tend to panic sell and lose and end up losing. You know what I mean? So I knew this was just a little correction and things were going to go back to normal, right? So as you can see, they are, and things are in the green, right? Like we like, right? The color of dinero, green. Well, all right, guys, enough of Bitcoin. Let's dive into the main superstar, and that is Doge. Currently ranking number 11 because Terra Luna took our spot. Them mother biscuits. It's all good. We'll take that spot back eventually, guys. We're up 6.9% for the day, guys. We're sitting at 17 cents, right? We're 24-hour low was at 15 cents, and our 24-hour high was at 18 cents. Our market cap is at $23.71 billion, and volume is at $1.87 billion. Not too bad, right, guys? Things could be better, but hey, I'll take 1.87 billion over 955 million, right? All right, guys, enough of the stats. Let's dive into the charts and see what's crackling, see what's going on. For those of you that don't know, your boy, I be looking at the daily charts, right? I just like to look at the daily charts, and that's what this is here, right? This is the daily. So obviously, every candle here represents one day. All right, so what do we got going on? Obviously, guys, we're still bouncing in this descending channel, right? In the past about 3 weeks, we've been just on a downtrend, right? As you can see here in these two pink lines, which is called a descending channel because we're descending downwards, right? And we continue to descend down nonetheless, right? So when we break out of this, whether we break to the upside or to the downside, don't know yet, right? But the way things are looking, hopefully we will break to the upside of this, right? Now that we had this correction and things are looking better, right? And 16 cents seems to have hold us up pretty darn good. As you can see here, which is this yellow line. That is our level of support. And that is coming in at 16 cents, right, guys? On my video that I posted yesterday, we touched this area a couple of times, right? So that's why, let me show you real quick. That is why we tend to find support here in this level, right? And as you can see already here, let me move this here for you guys real quick. In this area here and in this area here, right? Those two, which was in the middle of June, in the middle of July, we found support in that 16 cents area, right? And that's why I truly believe we didn't dip any low. Yes, we wicked down to about 13 cents, right, guys? But we bounced off the 500-day moving average, right? And that is why I'll show you, right? 500-day moving average, right? We bounced right off of it, guys, right? As you can see right here, and we didn't dip any lower than that, right? It acted as a pretty crucial and very important level of support where we basically wicked off of, right? But nonetheless, our support is coming in at 16 cents. Now, resistance is the red line that you see on top. That is the 10-day simple moving average. That is coming in at 0.1982, right? That's basically the higher end of 19 cents. In my opinion, that's 20 cents. I'm rounding that off to 20 cents, okay, guys? So support is 20 cents. Resistance is coming in at 16 cents. Now, you know what I mean? We keep bouncing through this channel like this, right, guys? Right? We're coming kind of closer to the end. Hopefully, we're going to break to the upside here sooner than later, right? But we got to see, right? Because there is still a lot of fear in the market, right? People are still uncertain. We got this new Omicron variant, right? That people are scared of, so on and so forth, right? But from the looks of it, right? Things don't look too bad on this new variant, right? It seems that cases seem to be milder. No reports of deaths yet, but we'll see as time goes by, right? But nonetheless, guys, uh, keep a positive outlook. You know what I mean? I don't think the bull run is over yet. But all right, guys, enough of the charts. I've been yapping for a minute here on these charts. Hopefully, it was pretty simple for you and not too confusing. All right, guys, now let's dive into some Doge news. First one here says over 100K Doge related pages published online in November, 13 times more than Shiba. So, guys, it goes to show, yes, Shiba had a parabolic run here not too long ago. Yes, the interest in Shiba is there, but nonetheless, Doge is still the number one meme coin out there, as this shows here, right? Goes on to say, in November, Dogecoin, a leading meme coin, recorded 106,800 published online pages, according to data retrieved by Finhold from archives.com. In comparison, Doge's numbers of published pages was at least 13 times more than Shiba Inu, which registered at 8,100 publications. Right, guys? So, what does that mean? Well, that means, right, regardless of the dips in crypto, regardless of Doge, being down from its all-time highs and Shiba hitting these all-time highs, people are still very, very interested in Dogecoin, as you can see right here. This what this article is straight out telling us. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Is that, a positive catalyst that's gonna push the price of Doge up tomorrow? No, maybe, but I doubt it, right? The point being is the interest in Dogecoin is still there, guys. You know what I mean? That's what I wanted to point out. All right, so next article. Right now says Dogecoin large transactions increased by 10% amid market dip. Now, regardless of the dips, guys, large transactions are still being made on Dogecoin, which means that institutions, whales, are still buying the dip. Now, if people didn't like Dogecoin or weren't interested in Dogecoin, they wouldn't be buying the dip. But they obviously see it as a buying opportunity, and they see that there is money still to be made in Dogecoin. Right? That's why I just wanted to briefly touch on that one. All right. Now, I had one more. Okay, right here. Now, here's my last article on Doge. Then we'll get into briefly a little bit of crypto news. Now, it says Dogecoin, Elon Musk's favorite cryptocurrency, turns 8. Here's how it performed this year. All right, guys. Now, 8 years ago today, Dogecoin was made, right? Now, it says Dogecoin, it says in May, the joke cryptocurrency, which was launched by Billy Marcus, right, and Palmer on the 6th, 2013, was worth 90 billion in early May after experiencing a massive rally, right? And it gives a breakdown, guys, obviously, on everything that's gone good for now. It says Dogecoin is down 76% from its all-time high, but it is still up a staggering 6,900% since the start of the year. So if you would have invested, guys, in Dogecoin back in January, the beginning of January, and you held through the ups and downs, you would still be up almost 7,000%. Right, guys? That is huge. That is huge. Now, if you had put in $1,000, times that times whatever you think that would be, right? 1,000% is 10x, right? So what would that be? Shoot, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70x, guys. A 70x. So 70 times your money. That is a big ass investment. You know what I'm saying? But yet they say there is no money to be made in Dogecoin, right? Shit. I beg to differ, right? The numbers don't lie, and the numbers telling you right here, right? You would have made 70 times your investment, guys. Like I said, $1,000 times 70. That would have been $70,000 you would have made, guys, had you invested in January. That is huge. All right, guys. Now that's what I had as far as Dogecoin news goes, right? And those can act as positive catalysts or not. Now let's dive into some overall Bitcoin slash crypto news. Thank you if you're still with me, guys. I know I can ramble on and on. Now it says Bitcoin and one Ethereum rival see more weekly institutional inflows despite market jitters. Now it says leading digital asset manager CoinShares says institutional inflows to Bitcoin and one Ethereum rival aren't slowing down despite a week off of sell-offs and market jitters, right? Now it says digital asset. Now it says according to CoinShares, crypto asset products saw nearly $200 million worth of inflows last week. However, major outflows occurred at the end of the week, apparently in response to investors' jitters. Now it says digital asset investment products saw inflows totaling 184 last week, with price in Bitcoin falling 7%. Right. Although the sharp prices weakness on the end, we did lead to 40 million of outflows late last Friday. Now it says Solana continues to see inflows as well, right, guys, including 4.6 million for the week, right, guys. So the point I'm trying to make out, right, guys, and here is obviously, regardless of the dips, institutions, which are major players in the crypto game now, are still investing in crypto and Bitcoin and Solana and Dogecoin. Why? Because there is so much money to be made. We are in the beginning stages, guys, of digital assets and the acceptance of cryptocurrency, right, guys? In 10 years from now, you're gonna wish that you invested in crypto assets, whether it's Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum, etc. Right? All right, guys. Now here's my next bullish article. Now it says 4 billion in fresh capital flows into crypto, leverage markets, and OI completely reset. It says the cryptocurrency market has experienced a drawdown which started in November when the overall market cap surpassed 3 trillion for the first time. Since then, the sell-off of the markets has wiped out billions of dollars from the markets as the capitalization is now fell under 2.3 trillion. Amid this brutal action, Bitcoin plummeted to under 42 and Ether just below 3,600 on Saturday. A downturn move on weekends is usually more heightened because there is less liquidity and no demand incoming from institutions as they do not trade during these days. Right? The initial sell-off has been tandem with the stock market, which led to Now the point I'm trying to point out here, guys, right, guys? It says despite the 9% drop in Bitcoin and the crypto market cap in November, VCs pumped 4 billion of fresh capital into 120 projects by the dip, right? Now, and it goes to give you the list right here, right? And 4 billion, guys. Institutions aren't going to invest $4 billion into crypto, right? Even though it dipped as far as it did, if they don't see something in the future, right? They look at it, yes, for short-term gains, but they're looking at long-term gains, right, guys? A lot of people look at crypto because they want short-term gains. They want to be millionaires overnight. Yes, it can happen, right, if you pick that lucky coin, but nonetheless, guys, you need to invest and look at it as in 5 to 10 years from now, you know what I mean? Your investment, right? So that's why I'm pointing this out, right? Regardless of the dip, right? The article prior, right? Institutions were still buying the dip. Now you have this article talking about institutions putting $4 billion in. Guys, crypto's not going anywhere, man. The sooner you realize that and the sooner you start investing in the crypto, you're going to be, man, 10 years from now, hopefully you'll be them crypto millionaires, man. All right, none of this is ever financial advice, okay? Never please take it as so. It's just me sharing my thoughts and opinions and hopefully helping you guys out and giving you some kind of insight and some kind of information to hopefully help you make your own decision on what you want to do. All right, now I'm going to close out with this article right here. Where was it at? Oh, right here. Now it says CEO of Texas power giant declares bullish stance on Bitcoin. All right, guys. Now why am I bringing this article up? Why? Because Texas, right? It just goes to show the bullishness of people and cryptocurrencies, right? And you have it says EROCT interim CEO Brad Jones declares he's pro-Bitcoin. The CEO notes that Bitcoin mining in the states could be mutually beneficial to Texas and the Bitcoin network. Texas Representative Ted Cruz also shares the same sentiment. Not just that, guys. In America, we want to be the number one miners of Bitcoin, right? It was China, right? But we want to be number one. So this is a good thing when you have states in America, being pro-Bitcoin and pro-Bitcoin mining. Why? Because we want to be number one miners here in America. Anyways, all right, guys, this is what your boy had for you on this Monday evening. Hopefully it was informative and useful, insightful, and not boring. Thank you if you stayed with me to the end. Stay blessed. Until tomorrow, your boy is out. Peace.